Hands away from any weapons, you.
One more civvy give me cheek and I'll top the bastard. Orders be blown.
Don't be causing trouble, all right?
I see you over there.
Keep it civil. Eh?
Bugger you!
Better stay on guard. Back the way you came, or else.
Goodness, I can breathe again.
Keep the peace, Jimmy. You just paid the boundary wall institutional green. We call this whole country a lunatic asylum.
I used to whinge about my hometown before. I'd give my eye teeth to be back in Swindon now.
Keep your nose clean.
I don't know why the locals...
Let's not have any trouble.
Provide a bit more sunshine.
Do as you're told, right? Show him what I can do. We're getting nothing done here.
Citizens of Wyndham, acts of insubordination or disrespect against the soldiers protecting you here are, in essence, treasonous and will be treated as such.
Show some blitz spirit, he says. Like the Luftwaffe ever bombed his house, the silly sod.
We started off right by shooting some troublemakers. Shame we can't do that again. There are a few locals left as it is.
Not sure I like the look of you.
See that big metal bugger? Aye.
What have you done, you monster? You asked for this.
And northern wind blows better
zone. Keep it that way. Be normal.
Consort with the locals, eh? Who the hell else am I supposed to consort with?
Onwards, mustn't grumble.
A new customer. How do? Not often we're seeing new faces here. My name's Alf Buckshaw. Welcome to what's likely the last pub in Cumberland, such as it is. Now, what can I do for you? Bet you weren't expecting to find a place like Wyndham still ticking over after all what's gone on here, were you now? Folk will get used to anything given time. Which isn't to say, it's not nice to see some new faces coming through here now and then. Reminds a fella just how strange this all really is. The captain likes strangers too. He treats them better than he does the rest of the village. Means you can do things us regular folk can't. Don't think you're special. It's just the captain's way of getting the measure of you. New faces remind him there's still an outside. Likely hopes you might know a way out of the quarantine zone. Me? Well, I know there isn't one. So I shan't be bothering you on that score. You let me know if there's aught else I can help you with. Well, after it all went to cock and we got quarantined, London started sending in soldiers. To start with, folk were happy to see 'em, but after a while, it turned out there was bugger all they could do to help. When they found out they weren't being let back through the wall again, well, it got nasty. Plenty round here, I reckon. It's what it would have been like if the Nazis had invaded after all. Of course, you didn't hear that from me, all right? Aye, there were. And the captain weren't right happy about it neither. Now he calls it his duty to enforce the quarantine protocol. And it's pretty nasty about how he goes about it. Army boys even took it as their own name. But I reckon he secretly wants to get out of here, same as us. And he'll push us down if it gives him a leg up. Anyhow, I shouldn't be gossiping about this stuff. I suppose I might be able to help a friendly traveller out. What sort of gear did you have in mind? Aye. Well, look. There's ways and means. The old government bunkers, the ones they reckon were secret, like anything stays a secret round here for long. If it's special gear you want, have a poke round in any bunker you find. I've heard there's some grand doings to be had in them, but watch yourself. There. All good. All sorts comes through here. So don't be shy about coming back. Might have something new for you. Let me ask you something. The soldiers, protocol as they go by, what do you make of them? Aye, well, you haven't been here long enough to know. Between you and me and the garden wall, let me tell you, it's like being under an army of occupation. Look, I'm willing to trust you've your heart in the right place, and I need help with summit. Soldiers have got their eyes on me, but they'll give you the benefit of the doubt, for the moment at least. I need to collect a few messages. Not important, you understand, but I can't stick me nose out of the door without the soldiers taking an interest. You they'll let walk out of the village, so I need you to go to Skethermore for us. I was hoping you'd say that. I need a message collecting from Nora. Careful with her. She's not fond of strangers, but it'll be all right if you say I sent you. She hides out in her barn on Skethermore. I'll mark it for you. The other note is with a fella who skulks all over Skethermore, but we have a meeting place. I'll mark it on your map. Fair warning, though. Out in Skethermore, soldiers don't care who or what you are. They'll shoot before they ask. See you around.
Beer at the pub. Tastes like heat. Better than nothing, mind.
Maybe Smith is right. Perhaps we should just build a huge still, drink ourselves to death. At least I'd die out.
Hello. I've not seen you before, have I? Welcome. Right, I've got a quick question for you. It might seem a bit blunt, but I've learned it avoids confusion later. You're not going to try and kill me, are you? Excellent answer. I can see we're going to get along like an house on fire. You're new around here, aren't you? Uchi never forgets your face. And you're not in uniform. Protocol now, that's what we go by. Well, this region you're in is our land for a start. We took over an old RAF place. Good and secure. We see off any threats from there. Take warning now. Outlaws have tried it on in the past. And it's made the patrols here. If your plans to wander about, be careful. Soldiers won't. Now then, if it's supplies you're after, I'm Corporal Bucci, but I can get my hands on stuff for trade that the folks in the village can't. There I am. One of the heroic squaddy. You can see how well that turned out. Soldiering ain't so noble around here. So, I just make life... Well, that's all hush-hush, as you can imagine. Something odd came out with the government projects here, and anything that doesn't look right, well, Captain has us burn it to cinders. There's this stuff, you see, and I should stop talking. Captain has had me eyes if he knew. Yeah, but everywhere's dangerous, and the trick round here is to stay away from our outposts. Then you should be all right. There's our camp, of course, and then the special detachment is garrisoned in a commandier's RAF bunker. Well, the flyboys weren't using it, so why not? Steer well clear of both of those spots. You got to be careful being so nosy around here. Look, I don't know much, but whatever the boffins are working on over at the atom plant, strange growths sprout up now and again. That's when the special detachment gets it. But you let us protocol that work. I've got plenty of those already. See you around, chum. Let us protocol not worry about that, eh? See you around, chum.
Who's there? Come out slowly.
Who are you?
Identify yourself.
Start talking, or this will end very quickly for you. What do you want? How did you find me? I have no reason to believe that. For all I know, you may be working with the British soldiers. I did not escape their prison just to be sent back again. So, I will need a better answer from you. What are you doing here? You do not look like soldier. That is true. Let me tell you. They are fools. Rats believing they are masters of the trap that holds them. The truth is, what we were does not matter. Only what we are. Remember that. And since we are all prisoners in this place, yes, I shall take a chance with you then. I've been hiding here for years now. Perhaps my luck is changing. Listen. I have a radio set here. High-powered miniature set, but it was damaged. I need some components to fix it. Then I can signal for help. My mission here was top secret. I cannot discuss it with anyone I cannot trust. Help me though, and perhaps then I will trust you. I will write down the materials I need. Return when you have them. But if you return with hostile intent, I promise you, you will regret your treachery. Will? Thank you. I am in your debt. Is there anything I can do in return? Do not be so foolish. I cannot just give up such... I am still stuck here. I do not suppose it is a matter of any great secrecy. The British government were hiding something in their so-called Science City. We infiltrated the facility and broke into the quarantine laboratory. But something happened while we were in there. I do not believe we were responsible, but I was also confused. We escaped the facility, but the zone was already surrounded, land and sea. We could not escape, so we hid. I think you are owed some small reward for your trouble. Now, I need to get on with these repairs.
It's over now.
Roll with it. Let's have no strife.
Oh, boy.
Hello? Someone there? Who the hell are you? No sort of moves or I'll shoot you dead. Who told you I was here? Who sent you? Alf sent you, did he? Well, if he vouches for you, that'll have to do. I'm guessing he wants his message, eh? Right, here's the message. Get that to him as soon as you can. You're not from round here at all, are you? This must be very strange to you. I won't ask where you came from, but I do want to know what you'd intend. Do you know? Most folk round here like to live in ignorance. So you one up on them. Maybe we've got a bit of common ground between us after all. Look, we got off on the wrong foot. Half the strangers out there would kill you for your shoes as soon as look as you. So I have to be careful. My name's Nora. Used to live in the village. But put that army captain's nose out of joint by answering back. Now I try to help the villagers out from here. I can trade if you have out worth selling. Aye. I know something about that. Been poking round here long enough, haven't I? There's a big old bunker called the Interchange that those boffins built. The soldiers get proper excited about that one. I know there's a door in the army camp to the south of here. I also know they'll kill you before you get within spitting distance of it, any road. I heard it's locked up tight as a bank vault. You'll never get in. Believe you me, I'd give me eye teeth to know what was going on in there, but it might as well be on moon. Oh, aye. And what makes you think I'd tell out? You what? Oh, I forgot about that and all. Been 5 years since I watched the Boffin bury it. That was chaos back then. Soldiers clearing the place out. So he must have thought he was alone. I snuck back after dark to dig it up. Reckoned it was something important. But all I found inside were those papers. I couldn't make head and tail of them. I've never seen an actual signal redirector myself, but I do have some ideas where you might find one. For starters, there was that scientist who came back. Dr. Garrow, that was her name. Odds are she had some of that. Trouble is, she didn't get on with protocol. If you're serious about getting in there, don't go half-cocked. All right, Lion's Den, that place. Folk that go in, well, they tend to stay there one way or another. Unless... mayhap there's another way. If you can find it... But no. Well, I heard rumours, and that's all, of a special shipment of gear that got lost back when things turned bad. The boffins tried to smuggle it out while the rest of us were getting walled in. Gossip is the cargo that never made it out, and it's still in Skethermore. But no one's found it, far as I know. If it did exist, and you could find it, maybe you'll find your signal redirector inside. Look, I'll write down everything I know about it, but don't get your hopes up, all right? Might be now more than a fairy tale. Bit of advice for you. While you're here, Skethermore isn't what you'd call friend. Down in Wyndham, the soldiers will leave you be. But out here, it's dog eat dog. Watch your back out there.